Welcome back to the Round Table, and we come back with a vengeance.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Well, with a cliffhanger actually, but oh well. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it.
Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait. Wait indeed. Why could he have only committed the murder as his last chance?
Because the DL6 incident is gonna run out of time in
Yeah,
this.
but why does it matter if he kills them before it runs out or afterwards? In the end, he would get his revenge either way.
I'm assuming it might have to do with exposing the truth in the trials or something along those lines. Or it was simply the person who wrote the letter who said, "This is our last chance," because it's actually the writer's last chance to get something done as opposed to the old man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be.
Just being manipulative.
Okay. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
The only other person that's been introduced?
Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Huh.
Dialogue? Yeah, Yanni
Dialogue?
Yami Yugi is the very bad. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. I choked on the border.
Get it on out.
The quake was incredibly strong. Jeez. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thin and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen!
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Wright.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
Before Christmas. Or after Christmas. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. Oh, imagine I would edit stuff. Then I would put an echo on this to emphasize that it is a flashback.
Flashback, 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 flashback.
And maybe a bad film filter over it with a little bit noise in it.
Just make it all into a silent movie.
Yeah, that's what you... you could have had that if I wouldn't be such a lazy. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. How can you live like that? What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oh, help, help, I can't breathe again.
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I stop you.
What are you?
Stop breathing my air. No, father. Something. He's attacking father. Wait, I had a different voice for him. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. Exactly, I was just about to ask. But it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
And the guard is in the background being like, oh, I'm just not gonna listen to this.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Oh,
really
sorry.
bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about DL6. Grossberg!
Indeed.
Well, bye, Edgeworth.
Bye, Edgeworth.
Remember the scream!
Mr. Grossberg.
Mom, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. You're kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, yes. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. With a scream. No. I don't believe it. Oh, I didn't said this with enough conviction. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Still makes no sense. Is it forbidden to get revenge on people after the trial was over or once out?
What do you mean? Is it illegal to commit murder or frame someone for murder?
I mean, basically, is it illegal to get revenge after the official statute ran out? I mean, in the end, you were moving outside the law anyway.
Yeah? I'm not sure what the point is.
That's my point. There is no point. Why is it so critical for them that this one's out? He could have done it any time, even after the 15 years.
Because then there would be no trial, and there's something about the trial then that has to happen. We'll see.
But he couldn't predict that will come up in the trial at all.
Or could they? No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's just go on.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. Yes, it sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
A scream of despair.
I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on the spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's why everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. How? He could have. He could have passed out while he was getting choked by the other dude, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was also dark.
Maybe Grossberg knows more than he lets on. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. And what now?
And now we give him the parrot.
Quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. Very, very classy. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitation. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Gun?
Ah.
Bullet? No. Map? No.
Wow, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what?
I think I'll stay out of this one.
In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles.
You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. And we almost fell right into his trap.
What a creep!
Nothing here.
What? No. Oh, the Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Yeah, that one is.
And
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. Wait, the letter is handwritten?
in a very precise way.
So, can't we just analyze the handwriting? Well, then again, we would need someone to compare it to, so... When he killed Hammond! But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? For his own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Yeah, let's be vague in the most useless way. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
I mean, the only one with the who wants to do things perfectly would be. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy!
Hey!
This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means... the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct! Manfred von Karma himself! You don't sound shocked at all.
Well, I was thinking who... Okay, so he does perfection, and this letter was done in the most perfect way, and he's a bit of a douche.
Yeah, but why didn't you say something earlier if you figured it out? I mean, you can't spoil me. I already know the plot, mostly.
Well, I only thought of it like a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Wait, new
Why?
dialogue now?
Or am I supposed to present something?
Yeah,
No?
I think we got everything we could get. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no!
Oh no!
no.
Wasn't there a meme with that?
I don't know.
There was
probably.
a meme where someone said, "Oh no," but I don't know
Oh
what
no!
it was.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Wait, so he got penalized after the verdict of guilty was already said? What?
I guess he also has a health bar. And then he went, "No, my perfect run-through."
No, I mean, yeah, but then he couldn't have get a guilty verdict if his evidence would have been rejected. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. How? He still won, so there was no blow anywhere. Wow.
I mean, yes, some evidence can still prove someone is guilty, while some other evidence might not. So,
Wow, this all makes totally not any sense. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Maybe it's a translation issue and they screwed up even after 2 iterations of the game. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see?
a vacation.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That, oh boy, Was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
Why? Isn't that totally normal?
Yeah, Phoenix is the weirdo.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. What penalty? There was no penalty. If there was a penalty, he would have lost the trial.
Yeah, but we have had plenty of times where we've lost bits of argument and so constantly been downed on one particular argument only to win in the end with something else.
But still,
I don't know, I think it's perfectly possible to happen.
so you mean, as I understand it, he used the faulty evidence to win the trial. But if
he used...
Or do you think he used the faulty evidence, got caught, but he still was persuasive enough to still win even after being penalized for showing faulty evidence?
Yes. The two possibilities. Either one, there was so much evidence that the faulty evidence didn't matter since there was a bunch of other evidence that was still enough to get the guilty verdict, or he was simply persuasive enough.
Okay, yeah, I mean, with that it would make sense, yeah.
Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Pankama's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. White. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
No, that's manslaughter. I know that.
That's manslaughter? Accidental murder is manslaughter?
Murder is when you've... what's the word? It's premeditated, you've planned it, whereas manslaughter can be something that just happened randomly, so to speak, not planned.
Wait, but you can murder someone just by being really mad and then suddenly stabbing someone that got you mad. That would still be murder, though.
Yeah, but we're talking about lawyering and law terms, since we're in court and everything.
So manslaughter is mostly a snap decision?
Yes.
So accidents and snap decision to murder a certain person is manslaughter, both.
I'm not sure about accidents, if accidents are their own thing, but
that's what I'm thinking about. If murder is a planned thing, then murdering someone because he made you upset is not murder but manslaughter?
Correct.
So yeah, then the interesting thing is... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's almost as if Phoenix Wright isn't completely realistic.
I mean, it's still... somebody was still murdered, so...
Somebody was killed. Oh, I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick... Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. White, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials.
Well, off to the station.
Once more. Oh,
One day left, Nick.
yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Off to... It's weird that you can't go here from Grossberg.
That's probably because for that dialogue to happen. Maybe. There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
No, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will coming. Show be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. That must hurt. We were wondering if we could check out the record room again? Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually.
Oh, I think I clicked over one thing, but, well, Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry. I didn't notice anything skipped.
Yeah, because my finger twitched. It went so fast.
But that Von Karma is there is very bad.
It's very, very bad.
Very bad. Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma, could it be that he simply has no sprite? Or is he hiding in here?
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What?
What are you doing in here? Me!
Oh, he does have a sprite.
Yeah, it was very weird to see him from the front. Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Oh boy, he looks so psychotic.
He's gonna bring out a gigantic magnifying glass and try to burn us.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against the mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up Deal 6 in court tomorrow. And that's why he... And that's why the time limit mattered.
I mean, who knew that Von Karma would be the prosecutor chosen for that particular trial?
Well, this is a weird fantasy law world. Let's see what else. What does he think about parrots?
Fool! You think I'm a prosecutor? I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information. Would give you a defense attorney information? Bah! Creep. Oh, fool.
Yeah. Fool. Foolish creep. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, he is a Terminator. Is there anything that will freeze?
Probably. I mean, I know of one evidence that he will react to.
The photo, I guess, maybe?
No.
My badge.
Fool! Nobody cares for your
Bad
badge.
Except for the old man. Nope. Well then.
And there we go, the bad habit of Phoenix showing stuff to his enemies.
Yay. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool! I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
Oh shit. 600 foul.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter.
No.
No. What are you? Nick, run. No.
Maya.
Out of my way.
Ah! High voltage. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And it took the deal 6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Okay. It went into auto mode for a second. Just gonna save here. And let's see if it's still in auto mode. Maya! It doesn't seem like it. Maya, open your eyes. Maya.
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, don't be melodramatic now.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Ding! Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. And he left her there.
Oh, he left her there, limp, consciousless. Okay, and I think that concludes the episode for today. Hope you enjoyed it so far. And yeah, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.
And if you enjoy what you see, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And need money for the mental and the hospital bill after that electrocution.